All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Kodash, the blameless fideles and apostles of great bestowed. Shalom to the elect which in the sword and truth, and in sincerity. For the over receiving mercy of Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shai is the name of his only begotten Son. The so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the Israelites according to the prophecies that are written in the scriptures. So I'm going to go straight into this lesson. This is going to be a very quick lesson, just a quick follow-up on the video that I did recently concerning the so-called natural disasters, and I'm showing you that these are all signs from Yahweh Ba'ashim Shai, you know. But just here, you know, going through, because I subscribe to this young gentleman where heavily in a wagwan concerning different weather events. So let's go straight into it. This is Matthew 16 verse 1. The Pharisees also with the Sadducees came and tempting desired him that he would show them a sign from heaven. And the reason why them ask this question, because if you read Genesis 1 verse 14, the Lord declared that the lights in the heavens are there for signs, seasons, days, and years. And that's why them ask a question there. But this was Yahweh's reply. He answered and said unto them, when it is evening, ye say it will be fair weather, for the sky is red. And in the morning it will be full weather. Today, for the sky is red and lowering. O ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky, but can ye not discern the signs of the times? And this is it. Because the Lord telling Isaiah 29 verse 6, the ways of man go visit the earth, yo. With storm, tempest, the flame of devouring fire, earthquakes. These are all the Lord's judgment upon the earth. So let's jump straight into this clip.
This here is Fuego. It erupted yesterday. I want to show you the ash outlook and what to expect with the air quality right through the Caribbean. So this erupted in Guatemala. Just to orient you, this is right here. So we need to cover this, the ash, air quality. I'll swing into that, but I also want to get into a new earthquake that we had in the Eastern Caribbean by Dominica and Martinique. A significant rain building in parts of the Caribbean and Central America. We have some rain, big pocket near Trinidad and Tobago. Severe weather in the U.S. And I'm watching kind of twin systems trying to form in the Eastern Pacific. So no doubt it is busy. But let's start with this because obviously serious stuff. Evacuations were ongoing, being rushed in part, not all of Guatemala, keeping it in perspective, but in and around Fuego with this.
I remember recently a volcano erupted in Italy. Growing up, whenever you usually see volcano erupting, now it's become a normal occurrence. But nobody think like what is really going on, what these events. Let me phrase it better. What these events represent, yeah. And the prophets are out there, yo. It is written in 2 Ezra 9 verse 1, so we're supposed to measure the time diligently in itself, and was it part of the science pass, which Yahweh Ba'ashim Shai told us before, then shall we know that it is the very same time in which the Lord has visited the earth.
Here is the ash, as I've been looking at least lately in this green shading here. The other colors behind this, that's a little bit back more in time. But we're seeing this ash, or kind of what's left of it at this point. I'll monitor for additional quakes. But here's Guatemala. So as we work our way into the city proper, the ash is actually swinging its way a bit more off toward the west. Now, keeping an eye on the air quality. One thing I watch really behind the scenes, but of course I like to share everything with you, the sulfur dioxide. This point being, where you're seeing this orangey shading in here, some of the reds, that's poor air quality because of what's out there, because of the eruption. So we're seeing this kind of shifting its way off toward the west, but around parts of Mexico, Guatemala, that's where the worst air quality is now. If there's any sort of wind shift that draws this back in other directions, I'll let you know. But this pocket in particular, Guatemala, parts of southern Mexico, very low air quality, no doubt, with what this volcano volcano put out there. All right, now swinging to the earthquake activity. We're shifting over now into the Eastern Caribbean. There was that earthquake very early last night, or very early this morning, near Dominique and Martinique.
I remember a couple of days ago, you have a twin earthquake in Turkey.
Not super strong, 4.5 in magnitude, and it was rather deep, 151 kilometers down, 94 miles down. So this would be one a lot of us may have slept through, but note that I'm watching this. Sometimes you get a couple quakes in a similar area, so I'll be watching that through the day. I'll be watching your comments as well. Let me know in your comments not only the weather you're getting in your location, but also if you did feel that. Now here's a pocket of some of that rain through Trinidad and Tobago. I told you it was busy. Significant flooding here, and then the possibility of some twin systems here. Here's that spin pulling off the east coast of the United States. Thank you for your trust with that. I was mentioning a very low chance of development. That is all holding, and that severe weather threat in the central U.S. that is only going to be building further. So let me take you out on time here.
So as I've said at the beginning of this video, I wasn't going to make this video very long, you know, straight on to the point. You know, more signs are being revealed, you know, more plagues are being sent, you know. Let me close with this precept that I quoted. This is 2 Ezra 8 verse 61. I'm going to start, and I read, "And therefore is my judgment no at hand. These things have I not shown unto all men, but unto thee and a few like thee. Then answered I and said," and that is why a lot of people cannot comprehend these things that are written in the scriptures, because it's not revealed unto many. "Behold, O Lord, now as thou showed me the multitude of the wonders which thou wilt begin to do in the last times. But at what time thou hast not shown me?" 2 Ezra 9 verse 1. "He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself. When thou seest part of the signs past which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And this is what you see now. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproar of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world at a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, meaning to be made plain, and that is what Yahweh Shem Yahshua is doing now. Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings in wonders and powerful works, and ending in effects and signs." And this is what you see transpiring now, yo. So, this is the final that I want to say, Kalalal, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Akar Kadash. Shalom.